Stop. If you are taking apple cider vinegar every single morning, I need you to pause right now. Before your next sip. Before your next bottle. Because what is happening to your gut lining in the 30 minutes after that first dose is not what the wellness world wants you to know. Dr. Sebi warned us about this for decades. And if you are somewhere in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, if you have been drinking this every morning because someone online told you it would heal you, this video is specifically for you. Because the organ being quietly damaged is not your stomach. It is the protective lining surrounding it. The biological shield your body depends on every single day. And the damage is slow, invisible, and compounding with every bottle you finish. Nature heals in layers. But first, you have to stop the thing that is tearing those layers apart. I am going to show you exactly what is happening inside your body right now, and the 5 natural herbs Dr. Sebi trusted to begin rebuilding what ACV has damaged. Starting tonight. Stay with me. Apple cider vinegar became one of the most widely trusted home remedies of the last 20 years. And I understand why it happened. The marketing is everywhere. The testimonials fill every comment section. And on the surface, the logic feels reasonable. Acid breaks down food. Acid fights bacteria. Acid must be healing something. But here is what Dr. Sebi understood that most nutritionists still refuse to discuss. Your gut lining is not designed to tolerate concentrated external acid. It is protected, shielded, by a thin but extraordinary layer called the mucous membrane. And Dr. Sebi called this membrane one of the body's most critical biological barriers. A living shield that your survival quietly depends on. When you consume something as aggressively acidic as apple cider vinegar, day after day, month after month, that shield begins to thin. The protective mucous membrane slowly pulls back. And when it does, your gut wall stands exposed. Directly exposed to every toxin, every undigested compound, and every acidic residue your body is already working hard to eliminate. Dr. Sebi was clear about this. Chronic acidic inflammation is not just a stomach problem. It is a whole body problem. Because the gut is where everything in your health either begins or begins to unravel. For those of you watching right now who are in your 60s or 70s, I need you to hear this part specifically. Because here is what most doctors never mention in those 15-minute appointments. As we age, the body produces significantly less of the natural bicarbonate it needs to buffer acidic stress from the outside. Your stomach lining is already more vulnerable than it was in your 40s. The recovery window is shorter. The protective buffer is weaker. And every morning that you pour concentrated acidity into an already compromised gut, you are not healing. You are accelerating the damage you are desperately trying to repair. Dr. Sebi called this layered acid accumulation. Not just surface-level acidity. A compounding buildup that moves beyond the gut wall and eventually reaches the lymphatic system, the kidneys, and the blood itself. The symptoms arrive quietly. Bloating that lingers after meals and never fully resolves. A heaviness you have slowly started to accept as just part of getting older. Fatigue that lands mid-morning before the day has even begun. Sleep that never feels fully restoring no matter how many hours you get. These are not coincidences. These are not the random consequences of aging. These are signals. Your body telling you that the lining is compromised, and that the habit you added to protect your health is silently compounding the very problem you were trying to solve. Most people never make that connection. That is exactly why this video exists. Stay with me, because what I am about to share in the next few minutes is something most people over 60 never get told, and it changes everything you thought you knew about healing your gut naturally. Dr. Sebi believed the body is never truly broken. It has only been given the wrong tools. He spent decades studying plants that had been healing human tissue for centuries. Not in laboratories, but in the jungles of Central America, in the traditions of communities that never needed a pharmacy on every corner. His work was not about fighting disease. It was about removing what caused it and restoring what it had taken. He was clear. The goal is not to fight acid with more chemistry. The goal is to remove the acid from the system and rebuild what it has quietly destroyed over months and years. That is exactly what this protocol is designed to do. Before I give you herb number 1, I need you to hear something Dr. Sebi said that changes the way you will think about everything that follows in this video. He said, Even the most powerful healing herb can become a weapon if used in the wrong sequence. This is why order matters here. This is why I am walking you through every step. We are covering 5 herbs Dr. Sebi trusted for gut lining restoration and recovery. Then I will give you the exact 72-hour protocol that ties all 5 together and tells your body precisely where to begin. The first herb Dr. Sebi returned to again and again when gut lining damage was the issue is sea moss. Dr. Sebi believed sea moss was one of nature's most direct healers for exactly this condition, and the reason sits in its natural mucilaginous quality. Mucilaginous means it creates a gel, a living, mineral-rich gel that moves through your digestive tract and coats the tissue it passes over. That coating does something remarkable that no pharmaceutical can replicate. It physically lines the gut wall. It settles into the gaps and the thinned areas where the protective mucous membrane has pulled back under months of acid exposure. It creates a temporary biological shield, a living layer, while your body begins its own repair process from beneath. Dr. Sebi called sea moss a living cleanser, a plant specifically designed by nature to simultaneously soothe existing damage and pull accumulated acidic residue out of the gut lining. For everyone in this community who is over 60, this is where you start. Not a synthetic supplement engineered in a laboratory. A plant that has been working alongside human biology for centuries without a single side effect label attached to it. 1 to 2 tablespoons of sea moss gel, first thing in the morning, on a completely empty stomach. Before water, before coffee, before anything else enters your system. But stay with me, because herb number 2 is what makes everything sea moss begins possible to complete. Dr. Sebi called burdock root the great purifier of the blood. And when gut lining damage is present, the blood is always involved. Always. Because a compromised gut wall does not filter the way nature designed it to. When the lining is thinned and exposed, acidic compounds, undigested food particles, and toxic residue begin crossing directly into the bloodstream. Dr. Sebi called this lymphatic congestion, and he was absolutely clear that you cannot fully heal a damaged gut without addressing what that gut has already released into the rest of the body. Burdock root works at that deeper level. It moves through the blood and through the lymphatic channels, pulling acidic waste toward the elimination organs and reducing the toxic burden that has been accumulating quietly for months. Dr. Sebi was clear about this. The gut and the lymphatic system are not 2 separate systems with separate problems. They are one. You heal them together or you do not truly heal at all. Steep 1 tablespoon of dried burdock root in hot water for 15 minutes. Drink this tea in the early afternoon away from meals, so your body can absorb its work without competition from digestion. This is where it gets critical because herb number 3 is the one most people over 60 are completely skipping right now, and it is the one doing the work that nothing else can reach. Sarsaparilla is one of Dr. Sebi's most frequently mentioned herbs, and one of the most widely misunderstood by the modern natural health community. Most people recognize the name from old-fashioned root beer. Dr. Sebi recognized it as one of the most potent alkalizing and anti-inflammatory plants available anywhere in the natural world. Here is what makes it essential for gut lining recovery specifically. The acid damage that chronic ACV use creates does not stay on the surface of the gut wall. It creates microinflammation, deep pockets of swelling and irritation that embed themselves in the tissue layers beneath what you can see or feel. Surface healing addresses the outer layer, but that buried inflammation continues its quiet work from below. Sarsaparilla goes deeper. Dr. Sebi believed sarsaparilla was one of the only plants that could access what he called the second layer of gut inflammation, the buried layer that most cleanses, most protocols, and most natural remedies simply never reach. Its natural compounds pull from those deeper inflamed layers, drawing acidity upward and outward through the lymphatic system in a way very few plants can achieve at all. Half a teaspoon of sarsaparilla root powder stirred into warm water, taken in the early evening, 30 minutes before your last meal of the day. Before I give you herbs 4 and 5, I want you to picture something real. By day 1 of this protocol, most people in this community report a quieting of the persistent bloating they have carried for months. Not dramatic, not overnight, but real and noticeable. By day 2, sleep shifts. It becomes deeper and more restoring. Not because of any sedating effect, but because the inflammatory load on the gut has already begun to decrease. and a body with less internal inflammation finally has the space to rest the way it was designed to. By day 3, digestion moves with less friction. Meals feel lighter. The heaviness after eating begins to lift. Energy holds through the afternoon without the familiar midday collapse. And by day 3, this is exactly what Dr. Sebi said to watch for. And when your body does this, you will know without any doubt that the protocol is working. Bladderwrack is a sea plant, and Dr. Sebi ranked it consistently among his most trusted alkalizing foods for long-term tissue repair. Here is precisely why it belongs at this stage of the protocol. As the gut lining moves through the cleaning phase, as sea moss coats the damaged wall and sarsaparilla draws out deep layer inflammation, your body naturally enters what comes next, the rebuilding phase. And rebuilding damaged biological tissue requires minerals. Specific minerals. In a bioavailable form the body can actually absorb and put to use. Bladderwrack is one of the most mineral-dense plants in the natural world. It delivers potassium, magnesium, and natural iodine in a form the body recognizes. The form Dr. Sebi always insisted nature intended for human biology. Dr. Sebi believed the body rebuilds using what he called mineral intelligence, meaning the healing process is only as deep and durable as the mineral supply that fuels it. Without that mineral foundation in place, the gut wall can reduce inflammation, but it cannot reconstruct what was taken from it. 1 capsule or 1 teaspoon of bladderwrack powder mixed into a glass of water, taken with your evening meal. But I need to stop here before we go any further. Even the most powerful healing herb can become a weapon, and Dr. Sebi made this warning explicitly and repeatedly clear. Do not combine bladderwrack with blood-thinning medications. This includes warfarin, aspirin therapy, heparin, or any similar cardiovascular prescription. The natural iodine content and mild anticoagulant properties found in bladderwrack can amplify the thinning effect of these medications, creating a compounding reaction that can become genuinely dangerous without any warning signs until the damage is done. Those of you watching right now who are over 65 and managing a heart or cardiovascular condition are the most at risk for this specific interaction. If you are on any blood-thinning medication, skip bladderwrack for now and replace it with sea moss as your primary mineral bridge through this protocol. Sea moss delivers many of the same alkalizing minerals and gut-supportive compounds without carrying this interaction risk. Dr. Sebi was clear. Even the most powerful healing herb can become a weapon when used without full awareness of the complete picture. Do not skip this warning. The 5th herb Dr. Sebi trusted for gut and liver recovery is dandelion root. Most people walk past dandelion every single day of their lives and call it a weed. Dr. Sebi looked at it and recognized one of nature's most quietly powerful biological drainage systems. Here is why this herb is not optional in this protocol. It is the step that determines whether everything else actually works the way it is supposed to. As sea moss coats the gut wall, as burdock root purifies the blood, as sarsaparilla draws out the buried inflammation, as bladderwrack delivers the mineral foundation for reconstruction, the liver is receiving everything being released. The acidic residue, the inflammatory byproduct, the toxic accumulation that apple cider vinegar helped embed into your gut lining over months and years of daily use. The liver must process all of it. And without direct support during this process, it cannot keep pace with what the protocol is releasing. The cleansing slows. The body begins to reabsorb what it should have eliminated. And the healing stalls. Dandelion root gives the liver what it needs in this moment. It enhances the liver's natural filtration capacity. It opens the bile channels that allow stored toxic waste to move out through the body's natural elimination pathways. Dr. Sebi was clear about this. The gut and the liver are in constant conversation. You cannot restore one without actively and intentionally supporting the other. 1 cup of dandelion root tea, 1 teaspoon of dried root steeped in hot water for 12 full minutes. Taken before bed every single night of this protocol. Now let me give you the exact 72-hour plan that ties all 5 herbs together. Hour 0 to 24. Wake up. Before water. Before coffee. Before anything else enters your system. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons of sea moss gel on a completely empty stomach. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Then drink 1 full cup of warm water with half a teaspoon of sarsaparilla root powder mixed in. In the early afternoon, steep your burdock root. 1 tablespoon of dried root in hot water. 15 minutes. Drink it slowly, away from any meal. With your evening meal, take your Bladderwrack. 1 teaspoon in water taken alongside your food. Before bed, prepare your dandelion root tea. 1 teaspoon, 12 minutes steep. Drink it while still warm. In these first 24 hours, your lymphatic system begins releasing what Dr. Sebi called stored acidic residue. You may notice slightly more frequent urination than usual. That is not something to worry about. That is the protocol working precisely as intended. Dr. Sebi was clear that the sequence matters here, because nature heals in layers, not all at once, and disrupting any single phase of this sequence breaks the entire chain. Hour 24 to 48. Repeat the full protocol. Same herbs, same timing, same order, without modification. By day 2, the sea moss coating in the gut wall becomes more established. The burdock root is now reaching deeper lymphatic tissue. The sarsaparilla has accessed the second inflammation layer and the drawing process has begun in earnest. Do not increase your doses. Do not add new herbs out of impatience. Dr. Sebi believed in steady, rhythmic application. The body responds to consistency and rhythm, not to force. This is where the quiet but unmistakable shift announces itself. Digestion slows to a healthy, comfortable pace. Bloating softens. Sleep becomes noticeably more restoring. Hour 48 to 72. Full protocol continues. Same sequence. Same timing. No shortcuts. By day 3, you are no longer primarily in the cleaning phase. You have moved into the rebuilding phase. The mineral intelligence of Bladderwrack is now actively supporting new tissue formation in the gut wall. The dandelion root has cleared enough of the liver's filtration load that your body can redirect resources toward structural repair. This is the moment Dr. Sebi called the body's confirmation. When digestion eases without effort. When energy holds through the afternoon. When sleep restores in a way you have not felt in months. Dr. Sebi was clear. The sequence matters every single day. Follow it exactly, and your body will give you the confirmation you have been searching for. The single most important thing I want you to take from this video is this. Apple cider vinegar is not the enemy, but the way most people use it, daily, concentrated on an empty stomach without any alkaline support around it. It silently strips away the biological shield your gut depends on. And the body in its 50s, 60s, and 70s does not rebuild that shield on its own without the right tools. Nature has already given you everything you need to begin that rebuild.